Okay, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with something a little bit different, to the crepes that I usually wear and buy on a day-to-day basis. Before I get into the crepes, if you're new here, just make sure you subscribe. I don't know if that actually helps, but I'm just asking for the sake of it. But yeah, with all that being said, let's dive into the crepes. We have the New Balance 2002R in the Rain Cloud color.
What the fuck are these?
Those, man, you don't like those? I thought those were cute, so I bought them for you. You don't like them?
I love that.
Oh, you like Jordans?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Don't
taking back.
buy me this shit.
I'm gonna take it back, yeah.
Yes, so I know this isn't like a Jordan 1 or a Dunk or any Nike shoe at all, but I feel like it's important to have some range in your collection. Obviously, you don't have to be a sneakerhead or whatever, but sometimes the same shoes can get quite stale, and I feel like I reached that sort of point. So that's why I kind of decided to go with these. And obviously, I've respected New Balance. I feel like I've always been able to appreciate New Balance shoes, but I've never really felt the need to pull the trigger, and this shoe is the first time I actually felt the need to pull the trigger. Also, a lot of New Balance shoes use pigskin suede, so I can't actually wear that because I'm a Muslim in it. Yeah, this shoe uses cowskin suede, and I actually verified that with the design of the shoe, so yeah, we're good. So these released on the 25th of June or around that time, along with two other colors, and they retailed at £130. £130 for a pair of New Balances of this caliber is quite decent, to be fair, because New Balance tend to charge stupid prices for stupid shoes. So yeah, it was nice to see a pair that was quite affordable. The resale on this pair is kind of steep. It's about like £200, and yeah, I don't know if you're willing to pay that much for a pair of New Balances. I wasn't. I did a trade, so kind of covered that. So I basically just paid like maybe £10-20 over retail in total. So yeah, looking at the shoe itself, there's a lot going on. Looking at the upper, it's predominantly made of different shades of grey, in different kinds of suede as well. Got a lighter grey hairy suede on the toe box, and we see the same on the lateral side as well, and it's sort of been cut up to give it this sort of deconstructed look. And again, it's very fitting with the name of the colour of the shoe, Rain Cloud. It does resemble Rain Cloud. We've got a grey mesh on the toe box and up along the tongue. The New Balance logo is stitched right at the bottom of the tongue, and we also see the larger New Balance logo on the lateral and the medial side, and they've given it this sort of white embroidery around the border of the N, and it adds like a really nice touch to it. 2002R logo on the side of the shoe. There's also some leather hits on the tongue towards the top and on the back of the shoe. New Balance running logo on the tongue as well, and a sort of a nice NB logo at the back. I don't know if the camera is going to be able to pick it up, but I'll try. And as I mentioned earlier, different kinds of suede. So it's got the shorter suede towards the back of the shoe in this slightly darker grey. The midsole is made of this predominantly white or creamy white colour, and what is probably my favourite part of the shoe is these teal or blue accents. The shoe obviously is quite dull and dark, so this sort of adds a nice pop of colour to it. If you look closely, there's a sort of coat of unfinished paint on the accents, and you see the same thing if you look at the outsole. The foam on the tongue has been exposed, and we also see the same sort of exposed foam on the back of the shoe, and again it kind of gives towards that deconstructed look that I believe they were going for with this shoe. So in terms of sizing, I'd say probably best to go maybe half size up. I went true to size and I felt like it was kind of snug, but to know for sure, I'd say maybe just go to like your local JD and just try on a regular pair of 2002Rs if you are thinking about grabbing these, or maybe some future release. Yeah, it'd be a good idea. If you look on StockX, just be a bit careful. the US size is a half size bigger than UK size, so it's not full size like usual pairs. But yeah, overall I think this is a really solid shoe. It's quite fitting of the name Rain Cloud, as I said earlier, and it really does resemble a rain cloud, and it's definitely the best out of the three in the pack, although the other two aren't bad or anything, they're just as good. So yeah, I'd give these a solid 8 out of 10 probably. Yeah, it's just a really nice shoe overall, to be honest. New Balance has done a great job in terms of quality as well. The overall craftsmanship of the shoe is just absolutely amazing. Great suede, just really well put together, and yeah, it's nice to see a shoe where like there's been some sort of good attention to detail. I think you can kind of overlook that, especially when it comes to night trainers. They just seem to just put out low quality shoes just because they can and because they know it'll sell out. But yeah, it seems like New Balance really put their time into these shoes, which is quite nice. Thank you for tuning into this video. I do appreciate your attention, and I do appreciate it.
Is really scoring goal at that. If you will be with this, no big head, but
I do appreciate your time. Yeah, I never know how to end these videos. So yeah.